Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the Cavaliers. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the fourth best record in the conference.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are lately, they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standings.
They've got plenty of time left to get back to being the team we thought they'd be heading into the year, but they better do it quick.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The rim protectors standing tall for them, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. And it's Harden in at the point. And for the Timberwolves, the big men on the floor for them, Randall and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with MP. And it's Shannon in at the small forward position. And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's what makes this game so important. When you come out and let everyone know what you're thinking, you have got to back it up. MP's put some pressure on himself. We'll see how he handles it.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Well, here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said, potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. Guys, back to you.
And the story continues. Hey, thank you for the report.
Ooh, I can tell fresh legs when I see him. Look at the young legs of MP getting out on the break.
These teams are getting a double dose of each other, GA. How do you see these games playing out?
Well, oftentimes the team that wins the first one drops the second. I don't know why, but it seems that's the case more often than not.
Just 2 to shoot, and it's Mitchell missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Edwards. He had 25 points last game. Good on the bucket.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Mitchell outside. Here's Mobley. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Now here's MP. Against Miami, he was really on his game. It's Strus on the wing. For three, Mitchell. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
MP up top, guarded by Harden. And MP throws it down.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face. It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now, here's Dosunmu. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
Bones Hyland is checked in for the Timberwolves. Keon Ellis, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And the Cavaliers with some changes. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. To the paint, here's Mitchell. Mitchell gets it inside.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
Here's MP. 9 points in the game so far. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat had a huge game. He ended up with 41 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. His numbers from that game jumped off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Reed, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Sam Merrill, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for MP.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Fires it up. Reed against Mobley. MP outside. From outside the arc, Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Strus. Cleveland moving it around. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Reed with the rebound. Reeves got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A 3 from MP. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Merrill. Lets it go with a 3. Here's MP. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Cleveland, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Timberwolves. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. MP out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Shannon in at the 3 slot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Allen kicks to Mitchell. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
You could see that Mitchell was hungry on that play, ready to fire as soon as he touched that ball.
From the wing, off the left rim and out.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
A kick out to Mobley. Pass to Harden. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
MP passes to Gobert. MP fires from way outside. That 3 off the mark. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Here's MP. Jared Allen making his last shot. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's Allen. Makes it off the glass. Allen's got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland.
When you have a traditional big man like Allen, you expect those offensive boards. Second chance points are a must.
The 3 from MP. MP drills the 3. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Out left to the wing. The 3 from MP. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
1:44 left in the third quarter. Gobert against Harden. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
For 3. They get it again. Pass to Shannon. Trains it from beyond the arc. Shannon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Cleveland leading by 5. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
MP looking around. The tray. MP comes right back with a 3.
Young Guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
And here's Harden. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the three. It doesn't go for him. Good defense by MP. It's MP finishing at the other end.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. MP against Harden. 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. No good on that one. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And don't go away. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another.
Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. And it's Harden in at the 1. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
MP against Harden. Here's MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Mitchell. Strus. A 3-pointer. Good.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
Harden against MP. What a response. Hitting a 3 of their own.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Harden fires. Oh, Harden so strong from distance.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
MP. From deep. Drained from outside.
Big moment. MP showing some savvy. What a bright future this young man has.
Mitchell outside. Here's Harden from outside. That does not go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The 3 goes down.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Harden connects on the chain.
This is what we've come to expect from Harden. Doesn't back down from taking the important shots of the game.
Launches it. Mobley there for the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Big-time jam from James Harden.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
MP fires. Mobley there for the rebound.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Knocks down the 3.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. Pressure is a privilege. Critical shot from MP. This kid does not fear anything.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Now we'll hear from Allie Lepore since she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now Mitchell for 3.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
MP outside. And again for three.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season of 378.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get. The moment is never too big for Donovan Mitchell.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Now, MP puts up the three. Mobley there for the rebound. Harden scanning the floor. He's off from 3. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are
a memorable evening as MP passes 40 points in leading his team to victory. Before you were a star, MP, you were a fan. Is this kind of effort as special for you to experience as it was to watch when you were growing up? Oh, 100%. Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific stuff, Don.
Right here. I got a great question for you. Right here.
Miss Harkin. That's a room full of professionals in there. Room full of dogs.
Big game tonight.
Man, they're all big, Xander. But tonight we're going up against an incredible defensive squad. We know what we're in for.
All right, what does that mean?
Anything specific? Fast move, ISO clear outs, and popping after screen set.
Great. We'll tell coach to go for 15 minutes and scrimmage with those instruction areas.
Always very much needs to change this week.
Right now.
Still having a game tournament this weekend?
We are. Bring snacks. Oh, I love games. Can I play? You play too, Greg?
Are you
All the
sure there
time.
isn't
I'll bring wings.
player just
Oh,
hanging
you're
around
in?
listening?
And I'll bring board games.
Wait, no,
Why would
no
anybody
need.
be listening?
It's all classic games and 2K.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, save the cardboard and paper for compost seed.
Tough, but fair. Text me your address, okay? Or court area as the night goes on. Okay? Head on the swivel, coach.
Plus, I'd like to
I'm
see
not
one
your
of those
coach.
cat cafes. Anyone been to Utah? No, they look super cool.
But my
They're even
neighbor
vending
went and
machines
showed
and
me
stuff.
some of the coolest photos. I don't
Running late, MP.
Good, MP.
Hello and welcome. At this time of the season, Doris, about midway through the schedule, what's the chief concern for most teams?
Well, the priority is always health, right? Teams try to weather the storm of a long season. But the other thing is chemistry, that intangible that maybe you can't define specifically, but when it exists, boy, it's special.
Let's send you over to the sideline to discuss MP's groundbreaking season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's been shooting lights out all year long. He's now made the second most triples ever in a season. And you best believe it, no shot is out of his range. Guys?
Yeah, he's a real flamethrower, isn't he? And MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
And some would say, careful what you wish for, but he is undaunted, embracing the challenge and saying, I want all the smoke.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. In it forward, it'll be Edwards and Randall. MP is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. MP's got 9.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Here's MP. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And there's a 3-second violation. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. MP outside. Fires the 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Harper from the arc. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Vassell, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Sends it home from three-point land.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
WSG.
I didn't even know my chat. I didn't even know my chat work.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Harper. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. Shannon comes in for
I
Randall.
didn't even know my mic was off. What the hell?
Shinzo in for Dosunmu. Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And he gets it to go. Wembanyama's got his second basket.
All too easy for Wembanyama. It feels like no one can defend him inside.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length is just about ignoring
I swear God, these
he's got it all.
fucking ghost contests.
Updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He finished with 47 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
Yeah, he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Oh, no, I did not mean to press that button. What the hell?
He was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And the Spurs with possession here, following the score by Minnesota. And they call an illegal screen here.
It's not hard to get an illegal screen on 2K. All you gotta do, as they say on the screen, just run into them.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. MP scanning the floor from outside the arc. Rebounded by San Antonio. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's MP in at the point. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Free throw's good for Fox. And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship doors.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Champagny. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves lead by 22. MP outside. And another three from Minnesota.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 4 rebounds now.
And he's having an ugly
quarter
from the field and seems really frustrated.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Oh, see, that was on there. Fuck.
Fox outside. Five on the clock. Back to Vassell. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses. And so it's Minnesota up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hey, everybody. Always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades around the league. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense
made some
adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania.
That nigga really got, what they call it?
A lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft.
What they call it? Chris Sart? Something like that. I don't know. I haven't played 2K Releases since fucking 22.
Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's Harper, then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Champagnie at the 4-man position. That's the San Antonio 5. A chance here to catch
26,
up with
I need to
Allen
get the
from the
57. Okay, let me
acquiring
lock in.
De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Now here's Wembanyama. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. Here's Vassell. Castle outside. Takes a 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Vassell against MP. Pass to Champagnie. Back to Vassell to stop the run. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Yep.
Reed's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
I knew he was coming. I knew he was coming.
They are 1 for 5, guys.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Harper passes to Vassell. Wembanyama screen. Castle, the open look. Minnesota with the rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Harper.
Come on,
Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Harper's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Yeah, somehow Harper was able to hit that in traffic. I mean, just what an effort.
From deep, MP. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire. Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Here's Vassell. Oh, good D by Edwards.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Now here's Castle. No points yet. Pass to Harper. From deep. Drains the triple. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter
Should've
so
never
far.
moved.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Excellent.
They should have kept them in right there. It would have
Just
stopped
the
me.
opening.
It would have
And so
stopped
it's
me.
Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 44 seconds left in the third quarter.
Try to look for a fucking pass.
Reed against Wembanyama. Pass to Harper.
Money. Block.
MP with the block.
Great defense. The
Shaka
activity of
violation
MP,
too.
so
Ooh.
impressive right there.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Vassell. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Anderson comes in for Julius Randle. Shannon's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dosunmu. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. DiVincenzo finds MP. Here's Shannon. And
Wait,
he was
fuck.
camped in the lane
Damn.
there. He gets a 3-second call. San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagny comes in for Kuzma. And Stephon Castle
Well, I was trying
subbed
to
in
stay
for
in as
Fox.
long as I could.
And the Timberwolves also making a change. MP's checked in. So and again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. San Antonio with the ball, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. And here's Vassell from the arc. Sinks the tray.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Good! Another from 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He
I'm not
just
sure if I
keeps
can break my
knocking them
record.
down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. For 3, Vassell. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
The response. Devin Vassell saying, I can hit a 3 too.
MP outside. 4-3. Connects again from distance.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
How many I got? 16.
And the
One more
disparity
to
in the
be-
talent
one more
was
to tie
obvious
first.
by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams
Damn.
meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2.
Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget. For 3, Vassell. Anderson pulls it down.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
From deep, MP. And again for 3.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most
might get
triples
20. Let me get
ever
20. Let
in
me
an
get
NBA
20.
game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his rep. Good! That's another bucket.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Yeah, when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, who
20.
knows if this franchise record will ever be broken? And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent.
MP, you broke the 60-point barrier. You carried your team to victory. How, after all that, do you have the energy to stand here for an interview? Brian, back to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer.
I want to know more about that pregame prediction.
What do you want to know, Xander? I'm an open book.
Why'd you do it? Did you see something on film? Were you trying to get in their heads, trying to pump up the guys?
I'm just living in the moment, bro. And in that moment, that's what I felt.
I'll catch y'all later.